queen, my girl. I just want to say that I love you. You are incredible. And thank you so much for these questions. I cannot wait to meet you in real life after this. Yeah, my strategy coming into the house was definitely to stay true to myself, play an honest but loyal game to those that I was aligned with, and hopefully create an alliance that was going to last me throughout the entire game. The strategy changed right when teams became a thing, right? So we were already aligned with 3 other people, including ourselves, in teams of 4. Teams totally changed the dynamic of the game. So that changed my strategy. And then also being put on the block week 2 had to change my strategy, because no longer was I able to play a cutthroat game and voice targets and things like that. I really had to keep my cards closed because I was on the block. So for me, I started playing the game on the block. I started playing my strategy off the block. I was able to insert myself in almost any conversation I wanted to because I was on the block and vulnerable. So I was able to go in, get intel, get information. And that's the way I started playing my game, was literally just being vulnerable on the block and being able to get one-on-one unsolicited time with every house guest because I was the one that was vulnerable. So that's how I started playing my game. I think someone that I would have really liked to align more closely with in the house was Xavier. I feel like Xavier and I really started gaining a relationship towards the end of my time in the Big Brother house, and I would have really loved to start a relationship with him before that. I know we were good friends in the house, but I would have liked to start a game relationship with him way further than I did, or way before I did. This is a really good question that I am still trying to understand. To be honest with you, everyone I think would say Kyland, but Kyland is not running the house. I don't really believe Kyland is. I'll be honest, I think it's kind of a combination of Xavier, Tiffany. I'd probably say either one of those 2. I mean, I have to think to myself, people who haven't been on the block yet have to be doing something right in order to not touch, especially when you have Xavier and Derek X of 2 of those people who are huge threats in the house. So Xavier, Derek X, Azza, and Tiffany have all not touched the block yet. And I have to think that may have something to do with it. I would love to see Sarah Beth or Kylan follow me in a jury. But to be honest with you, I'm really okay if Alyssa comes too. Nothing against Alyssa or Sarah Beth or Kylan. But the fact of the matter is, those were my 3 targets going into the house, and those have been my 3 targets for weeks at this point. So for me, I would love to see either one of them 3 follow me in a jury house. Big D and Azza better not be following me. I will cry. I think my girl Azza is going to go so far in this game, and let me tell you why. I feel like Azza is playing such a smart game in terms of, like, no one sees her as a threat in the house, but she's more than capable of winning competitions. I really think that if we had not made the decision to go team on Otev, she had a really good shot at winning Otev herself. And so for me, obviously no regrets. We had the decision. It was the smartest move to have me win Otev, which is why they threw the competition to me. But at the same token, she could have won Otev. And there's a lot of competitions that I think she really has a great shot of winning. So for me, I think Oz is going real far in this house. And Xavier as well. I think Xavier has a great chance to go far. He's playing such a low game right now for how big of a threat he is. So I think he's going to go far.